What's up, guys? Today I'm going to give you a little guide on how to automate a smeltery for a single item. It's really cool, so how about we get started? Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is an input for items. So here you can see I have an iron chest, and below I have a hopper, which goes into the controller, which will fill this up, and you can see this is filled up. This is actually a stack worth of sand right here, because I'm going to be making clear glass automated. And then, of course, you're going to need an infinite source of lava or some sort of large source. So here I have an ender tank, which is connected to a pump in the nether. And then this is only basically half of the smeltery, because you can see I just have a few basic basins, some cobalt, extra metals, casting area. But if you go down here, you can see this is the other half of it. So I have my sand and my other tools and this, which I'm going to turn off, because you can see the only problem I have with this system is that occasionally it will have some extra metal or glass in this case that doesn't get pulled out because it just isn't full. So the thing is, if you have a layer like this, such as this level, you won't really have to worry about it too much, because you can easily get this. This isn't even that much. So you can see it's all melting down one by one because it's been inserted through a hopper. And this is a fraction of what it could hold. So I'm going to show you in a second just how to automate this. It's so simple, and all you need is some rednet cabling from Mine Factory Reloaded. This isn't really required, but this is a wireless receiver from Chicken Bones. And back here, I have a programmable rednet controller, which is a super simple setup, which goes into the transmitter. And then one final the final section of this is the extraction of the items. So you can see kind of, I'll just mine this out. It's like this. So there's a wooden transport pipe with our target gate on it that has items inventory, energy pulser. So when there's an item in this, so a piece of glass, it will get pulled down into this iron pipe, which you can see the solid side is on the left, so it will travel to the left. And then it will just keep traveling, because between here are golden pipes, and it will go all the way around into that chest. So give me a second and I will be right back to show you the automation section. Alright guys, so I broke open this wall, and inside here is the back end, or the behind the scenes end of all the basic automation. Pretty much, it's not complicated at all, but this is what sends the pulses when you activate the lever. So you can see in section 1, or my circuit 1, I have a constant wave of 15 ticks, which goes to variable 1, which then goes to my second circuit. So variable 1 plus an input/output from the left, which is the lever, will output to the right. So that means every time you have this lever pulled down, it will go on for 15 ticks, go off for 15 ticks, back and forth, which will allow this to completely fill up, because these basins with the faucets, they are quite random in how they will actually release the liquid, because sometimes if you give it a single pulse, it will only put 1 ingot's worth in, or it could fill it all the way up. So it's totally random. So if you have a pulser, it will work much more efficiently. And I know I could use something like a computer from Computer Craft or Basic Redstone, but I wanted to learn how to use this, and I suck with Computer Craft. Like, no joke, I'm terrible with it. Just whatever. I tried it and I failed, so I decided to go with this. So all I have to do is pull the lever, and you can see that all this starts filling up. Wait for this to harden, and it gets pulled out and starts refilling. And that is actually how simple this is. I know 3 will harden, and disappear and refill. And as long as you have a supply of sand, this will constantly go on until you run out of liquid. And if I wanted to, I could add like a flashing light saying that it's empty, but really, come on, you can see it. You could see it going down because there's a giant window right here. And that is basically how you automate a smeltery. It's very simple, it's very cool, and if you put it in a building like this, it looks awesome. Not like that, because this is my other buildings. These are my other buildings that haven't gotten completed. I'm just trying to dodge these stupid mobs. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little guide on how to automate a smeltery. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later.